My name is Stephanie Kolobaba. I'm the Director of Finance at the Family Center. We serve over 20,000 people every year, doing a variety of different services. We have community-based services where we have coaches and mental health therapists in schools. We're very involved in the community. We also provide translations and interpretations for over 70 different languages. We have 250 staff, as well as a network of over 40 different affiliates, because we also provide employee assistance programs to corporations and government agencies. We had to be really nimble and more flexible than ever to make sure we were meeting the needs of the people in the community, because ultimately that's what we drive to do, is fill those gaps, find those gaps in the community and provide service. And we've been doing that since our inception in 1942. So we moved into virtual meetings. Family visits became virtual, and now they're on FaceTime. And there was some really cool results that came out of that. For example, you can't make it, you've got transportation issues to make it to see your child at this supported visit, but now it's virtual, so now they can have them more frequently. So we had some families that were able to connect more often, more frequently, and enhance the relationship, as oddly as it sounds, virtually. And that was really, really rewarding and interesting to see. And had the pandemic not happened, I don't think we would have realized any of those benefits that were almost like fringe benefits to just focusing on doing what we are meant to do, which is fill those gaps and serve the community and help people. We actually, it's interesting because it's changed substantially and we were already going in the direction of, embracing the technology part of things, in terms of virtual counseling. But the pandemic really forced us to stop and reflect on what's really most important. We focused on kind of the most vulnerable people in terms of making sure we were still there in person. And then the rest just kind of kept going virtually. And it was interesting because it also shifted, because we're out in the community and we're in schools, and then the schools shut down. So where do all of our staff go? Where are they working from? How are they even helping their clients? How are they doing their jobs? And a lot of their jobs actually shifted, especially at the beginning. And, we have coaches that are in schools, and so they normally are in schools, and Roots and Wings help the families. But where they were doing a lot of just support and kind of mental health and, self-esteem and just support in general for youth and their families, turned into like food mobilization. And that's not something we normally do. But again, all the stores are shutting down. There's lineups for grocery stores, and these are often people who don't have the means to just hop in their car and go to the grocery store. So food mobilization became a thing, and it was never a thing for us. I want to be able to tell everyone else that you don't have to accept the system that's not working for you. Just because you are mission driven, because you don't have a lot of money, time, resources to put into, your accounting system, there are options that will be so much better and meet your needs, that aren't going to break the bank, and you don't have to accept the status quo.